What's happening, folks? I have a kitten on my lap, so I decided to start the video like this. In any case, we are going to listen to another tune from the very best of Bonnie Tyler. Once more, shout out to Michaela, who sent this to me. And the next tune on the compilation is It's a Heartache. Feels pretty straightforward in terms of the emotional atmosphere. Heartache is something that you can only know if you've been in love, but then had the relationship fall apart, or perhaps, felt jealous, or experienced things which were not the lighter side of the love spectrum, if you will. So, yeah, heartache is a particularly acute form of emotional pain and sadness. And then the idea of it being a heartache relates to, presumably, some event, some breakup, some situation now relative to an earlier status between people. So let's see what Bonnie has to say about it. This is It's a Heartache from a very best of compilation provided to me by a great friend of the channel, Michaela.
It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hits you when it's too late, hits you when you're down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain,
That's always
feeling like a clown. It's a heartache.
That's always the visual.
Nothing but a heartache. Love until your arms break, then he lets you down. It ain't right with love to share when you find he doesn't care for you. It ain't wise to need someone as much as I depended on you. Oh, it's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Hits you when it's too late, hits you when you're down. It's a fool's game, nothing but a fool's game. Standing in the cold rain, feeling like a clown.
That last line is funny.
It ain't right with love to share when you find he doesn't care for you. It ain't wise to need someone as much as I depended on you. Oh, it's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Love until your arms break, then he lets you down. It's a fool's game, standing in the cold rain, feeling like a clown. It's a heartache. Love until your arms break, then he lets you down. It's a fool's game, standing in the
She's still singing. Again, if there's vocal flares happening, I always feel like just wait a little longer before you fade. But a cool tune, a bit more like country, like, still a pop tune, but it felt a bit folksy, a bit country. And yeah, it's, it invokes, as I said, like one of the more famous motifs, someone who's heartbroken and to sort of not only indicate their status relative to someone else, whether they're up in a comfortable room with someone else, or whether they're on the other side of a gate, or whether they're walking the other direction, and both physically and symbolically walking out of someone's life. The idea of someone who's heartbroken being in the rain and feeling embarrassed, and like they don't understand why it's come to this. It's sort of the classic motif of the heartbroken person. So I enjoy invoking that. And then like was it clown? I thought like maybe it was cloud, but then it was like I think it's clown, which again, the idea of feeling just not only heartbroken, but you're sort of embarrassed by what's happened, and you're the one being left, and so on. So if I heard that right, it's funny even as it hits the emotional moment perfectly, surely for many people and in many cases. So yeah, a sad tune, but one I think that, if you're in that sort of mindset, if you've gone through something like that, it's a song that you can identify with, a song that you can derive solace from, knowing that, you're not the only one that's felt that, which I've always thought is a funny thing, right? Like I was just talking about this in one of my riffs, or one of my watch-alongs, I should say. But the idea of like deriving comfort from knowing that other people have struggled or suffered as you have, it's a weird thing. Like I get why there's that sense, oh, it's not anomalous. It's just part of going through things that everybody does. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. But it's weird that that sort of level of acceptance and comfort comes from knowing that other people have struggled, and it's like, well, at least there's that, It's like, wait, that's not a sympathetic mindset, but again, I guess that's just human nature. Either way, a cool tune. Looking forward to going through the rest of the album. The next tune is Here Am I, which obviously is a bit reverse in terms of the phrasing that you would often see, where like Here I Am would be more common. So it feels a bit like Shakespearean, it feels a bit dramatic, so I wonder what that's all about. Looking forward to it. Again, there's a couple of these tunes that we have already listened to, so the one after that is Total Eclipse of the Heart, so we'll go past that. But either way, shout out once again to Michaela. I do appreciate the CD. Shout out to Bonnie. Correct me if I'm wrong. People mentioned that Lost in France was recorded actually before the surgery that gave her that scratchier voice. I feel like this has to be post-surgery. There are a couple lines there where I think you can like really hear the like, again, the scratchier, like raspier quality to her voice, which again, I enjoy. But this one surely was after the surgery, right? Let me know if I'm wrong about that, but that would be my estimation. In any case, from a sleepy, mellow Luca and I, do let me know what you think, and I will see you soon. Peace.